Picture this. It's minute 89. Your team is up by 1. The striker barrels down towards the goal. He shoots, bam! Ball smashes off the crossbar and rockets straight down. Did it cross the line? Half of the stadium erupts in celebration. The other half is screaming, no goal. The referee hesitates. Tensions spike. Chaos is seconds away. For decades, moments like this were decided by human eyesight alone. And over the last 12 years, technology has changed that. Modern match balls used in professional sporting tournaments contain an embedded sensor system that transmits the ball's exact position up to 500 times per second. Combined with stadium tracking systems, officials can determine instantly whether the ball fully crossed the goal line. Critical offside decisions, shot speed and movement data, and even the precise point where the player's foot makes contact with the ball itself. But that raises fascinating engineering challenges. How do you design an antenna system that works reliably inside of a spinning, deforming sphere? How do synthetic panels, adhesives, and internal bladder geometry affect signal transmission? How do you maintain millimeter accuracy in a stadium packed with 60,000 people and a forest of electronic interference? That split second between chaos and certainty is now solved not by debate, but by design. With Electromagnetics Engineer, part of SolidWorks simulation suite, we can answer all of those questions. I'm going to look at 2 things: how the ball's material changes the signal of the antenna, and how we can track the ball as it is kicked and moved around the stadium. The antenna inside a tournament soccer ball doesn't operate in free space. It's surrounded by the ball's own materials, the rubber bladder and outer panels. It's designed to operate at 6 GHz, but those materials shift its performance. And as an engineer, I need to understand exactly how. For this, I'll use Electromagnetics Engineer on the 3D Experience platform. I start by simulating the antenna in isolation, then place it inside the ball to see how the structure shifts the resonant frequency off target, changes the radiation pattern, and reduces efficiency. I can visualize the electromagnetic fields to understand how the antenna is interacting with every layer of the ball. Once I understand the shift, I tune the antenna back to the target 6 GHz and confirm it's performing correctly inside real operating environments. Then I scale it up. I can place the ball anywhere, like right on the goal line, to see exactly how the signal travels, reflects, and reaches each receiver. I simulate how that signal propagates through an entire stadium. The ball is tracked by over a dozen antennas around the field perimeter, using time and distance of arrival to calculate its position. Coverage gaps, placement trade-offs, and edge cases are all evaluated before anything is physically built. This is how ball tracking and goal line technology are designed, not by trial and error, but through electromagnetic simulation. All virtual prototyping is important. That importance is elevated when you're testing electromagnetic fields like wireless signals, because what you're testing is invisible. It's easy to drop something and see where it breaks, but it's hard to figure out where electromagnetic waves will get stopped because you can't actually see them. As technology advances and evolves at a rapid, almost relentless pace, we engineers need to keep up. We need to be sure the products we built and invested in will work in real life. With the simulation technologies provided by SolidWorks, we can know if an object from a massive stadium to a size 5 football will do what we need it to do, all with virtual prototyping and simulation. So no matter what big or small idea you're dreaming up, you can rest assured that with the power of simulation, you'll be unstoppable.